I am Anil Kumar, and in this video we'll summarize the operations required to solve an equation. We are considering algebraic equation with one variable. The question here is, list operations you would use to isolate the variable in each question. So we have two questions here. Solve and verify each equation, right? So we've done a couple of examples like this. Here we'll go kind of slowly, understand each and every operation. So first, let us try to solve 2x minus 5 equals to 11. To solve really means to find the value of x so that left side is equal to right side. Now how should we do it? We'll follow the strategy of inverse operations. Whenever you do inverse operations, you will do the reverse, right? So here we have 2 times the number, take away 5 is 11. So the inverse will be add 5 divide by 2. Do you see the inverse, right? It is 2 times the number, take away 5. Inverse or reverse order is add 5 divide by 2. That is what we mean by inverse operation. So we are going to do reverse order. That is the strategy. So in this one, the first step should be add 5 each side. So once you add 5, you isolate 2x. You do get rid of 5 from the left side. And the next step should be divide by 2. So whenever you do any operation on one side, you have to do on both sides. So divide by 2 each side. So these are the steps which will help us to isolate x. Once you do that, solve, and then you may solve and check your answer. So we'll follow these steps to solve algebraic equations as given to us. So 2x minus 5 plus 11. So we'll add 5 on each side. That is to say, we have 2x minus 5. So we will do plus 5 on each side. So we'll do plus 5. So we have equals to 11. Add 5. This is what I'm trying to say. So once you do that, minus 5 plus 5 becomes 0. You are left with 2x equals to 11 plus 5, which is 16. Correct? So that is the first step. The second step here is divide by 2 each side. So what we have now is 2x equals to 16. Well, divide by 2 means like this. We'll divide by 2. So once you divide by 2, you have to solve this equation. 2 divided by 2 is 1. You're left with x. You're left with x equals to 16 divided by 2 is 8. So you get your answer, which is x equals to 8. You get this, right? Now you can check your solution. So check means substitute 8, the value of the variable, back into the equation. So you get 2. I'm not using times sign. I'm just putting it in bracket. It means substitute x as 8 minus 5. So we substitute on the left side, right? So equation has two sides, left and right. 2 times 8 is 16. So it gives us 16 minus 5, which is indeed 11. And that you can see is the right side. So if left side is equals to right side, the equation is true. You get the idea, right? We'll do these steps once again. Now I have all different operations here. Instead of minus, I have plus. Instead of multiplication, I have division or the quotient, right? Now, so product and quotient. These are the reverse operations. Anyway, let's list the operations now. You begin in reverse order. You could read this equation as x divided by 3 plus 2 is 5. So it is x divided by 3 plus 2. The first step is subtract 2. Right? I'm not writing each side, it is understood from both the sides. That is the first step. So once you do that, then you are left with x divided by 3. So you should do multiply or times by 3, right? So multiply by 3, right? So once you do that, you have to solve your equation and then you need to check this equation, correct? So let's do these steps one by one. So we have the equation which is x over 3 plus 2 equals to 5, right? I left this space to subtract 2. So we have minus 2 minus 2. That is what I mean, right? So once you subtract this, you are left with x divided by 3 equals to 5 minus 2 is 3, correct? Now we work with the equation x divided by 3 equals to 3. We should multiply by 3 on both sides. We could do 3 dot, that means multiplication, dot 3. It is not decimal, it is multiplication, right? So once you do that, 3 and 3 cancels out, or you can say 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you are left with x equals to 3 times 3 as 9. Once you get the value of x, you should check your result, right? So we'll substitute 9 for x. So we have our equation as 9 over 3 plus 2. Now 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. So we get 3 plus 2, which is 5. As you can see, 5 is the right side. So by substituting the value which we solved, we do get left side equals to right side, and therefore the solution is also correct. So these are different steps which you are going to follow to solve equations using inverse operations. I hope the steps are absolutely clear. I'm Anil Kumar. I have got many practice questions. Go through them and then let me know if there is any difficulty. Thank you and all the best.